alone, and not those of Vic Canellis Media Group, its parent, affiliates, or stations. VCMG Live is not responsible for any content, information, or opinions expressed. User bears full responsibility for their reliance on such content, information, or opinions.
AMP Media Productions presents Tell Us Your Business, where you are invited on the air to tell us what makes your business stand out in the community. It's important to hear from you to tell us all we need to know of what you do best. Tell Us Your Business uses the latest radio and television production systems, and all shows can be seen on AMP Media Productions. If you have a question for our guest, call 888-994-4995 Studio A. Now let's get ready as our guest hits the airwaves and informs us on what we need to know on Tell Us Your Business.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome to Tell Us Your Biz. My name is Ilene Busey, and I'm your host this evening. I'm the proud owner and CEO of Sunset Strings Academy, which is an after-school music enrichment program that believes that every child deserves to receive the gift of music. For that matter, every person deserves to receive the gift of music. Tonight, I'm going to share with you the 5 W's, the who, what, when, and where, and why of Sunset Strings Academy. But before I really get started, I'd like to let you all know what an honor and privilege it is to be here tonight in this very cool and artsy studio located in East Boca called AMP Media Productions. And the owners are nothing short of phenomenal people by the names of Don Grobert and Freddie Santori. This studio is amazing. You should really check it out. I encourage you to look this place up and come in and see it for yourself. They may even offer you the greatest cup of coffee ever. So about Sunset Strings Academy. About 3 years ago, I noticed that our community at large was at a grave disadvantage due to the lack of true music education for our youth. My kids went through the public school system, and when it was time to learn music, the teacher would put on the Sound of Music and say, "Here, kids, here's music." I grew up on Long Island, New York, in the town of Plainview, and we had real music classes. We had orchestra, chorus, and band. When I came to South Florida, it seemed to me that only the select few were given this opportunity. And in short contrast to me, being accepted into the School of the Arts on Long Island, where kids of all diverse backgrounds were picked up on a bus and were given the opportunity to pursue the arts. But in our community, this environment of expression does not truly exist, especially when it comes to stringed instruments, and yet every college and university looks to fill the seats in their orchestra. Scholarships for music happen to be more available than, per se, sports. And yes, there are a couple of schools in Florida that do offer the arts, but not nearly enough. And if you don't live in close proximity, it's just not going to happen. So about 3 years ago, I began this journey, and the long and the short of it is that I felt that not only are most kids not getting music lessons, but it seemed that these lessons were only reserved for the select few. And I kept on thinking, what about the kids in areas that cannot afford music lessons? So I decided to be that person. Personally, as a parent, I want my children to get the same education and opportunities to determine what they love in life. As a parent, I don't know what I wouldn't do, excuse me, to get my child the best and give them an amazing experience. Excuse me. That's why we created Sunset Strings Academy, to be a company of excellence with all the wonderful qualities that come with it. I would also like to hit upon some of the many attributes that music unto itself helps to enhance in everyday lives. For example, there's a story that comes to mind of a young child that couldn't stop tapping on his desk. And although his teacher asked him to stop, he just couldn't. The teacher yelled at him, the class started laughing at him, and he was sent to the principal's office. And by this time, the young student was extremely upset. The principal looked at him and told him that he was not in trouble And did he ever think about playing the drums? The principal then took out a pair of drumsticks and said, I believe that you are a drummer. This principle changed the course of this young man's life. This man became one of the world's greatest session drummers, and that is why Sunset Strings Academy does what it does. We want to elevate music with our violin, vocals, and guitar classes. Our lessons are tailored to inspire and ignite passion. I just want to say that Sunset Strings Academy is a unique company that stands alone among the others for many reasons. Most of our teachers happen to be renowned in the music industry, but share the same passion that I do, that every child deserves to receive the gift of music. My teachers are well paid, but the cost for lessons are extremely affordable. We can afford to do this because we're not a brick and mortar. We teach in recreation centers, private schools, country clubs, and cultural arts centers. We've recently been awarded the Broward County Vendor Badge, which allows us to offer programs within the public school system. We teach 45-minute group lessons or private lessons with ages ranging from 4 years old to adults. We offer lessons to everyone, including the special needs community. As a matter of fact, we've recently been endorsed by the Dan Marino Foundation, as well as the head chair of the music department at FAU. I'm so excited to share the news with you that some of my phenomenally talented instructors are here with me tonight, and I would like to take this opportunity to introduce them to you. On vocals, we have the very talented vocalist, Jasmin Megnauth, and we have on keyboard and violin, Mr. Danilo, Mina, and our guitarist and vocalist with me tonight are two amazing performers and instructors by the name of Andrew Cohen and Ethan Siler. Just to give you an example of our talent, we have teachers with phenomenal resumes. One such as who we have here tonight is Andrew, who's here with us, and Lady Gaga's producer produced an album with Andrew, and it's phenomenal. Another one of our teachers was on season 15, The Voice, and Kelly Clarkson and Jennifer Hudson turned around and buzzed her. Another one of my teachers worked with Ed Sheeran's producer as well. I think that when you hear our musicians tonight that are equally amazing instructors, you'll want to contact us. And as a special offer, and this is very special offer, if you call us and let us know that you heard this broadcast, we will give you one free group lesson. Please get your paper and pens out to write this down. You can reach us at 561-600-2554. That's 561-600-2554. And our website is Sunset Strings, that's plural, academy.com. So it's sunsetstringsacademy.com. It is essential that I share with you that Sunset Strings Academy is very community-minded. So you may see us perform at special events for Memorial Day or Veterans Day in any given city or town. The city of Parkland, Florida will be hosting a community commemoration on Friday, February 14th, honoring the lives of the 17 people lost at the Stoneman Douglas tragedy on the 14th of February. The city asked us last year to perform, and we were so pleased. They were so pleased with our performance that they asked us back. We are truly honored and humbled. We also will be at the Butterfly Festival that is held yearly in Coconut Creek, Florida, at the Sable Pines Park. This is a huge event, and there's an estimated 10,000 people that are due to partake. As a company, we are growing leaps and bounds because we teach in a fun and age-appropriate way. We teach with curriculum on top of curriculum so that students of any age will understand the lesson plan. We also teach that students will be given the same opportunity for future scholarships for music as the handful within the community are now given. We believe in equal playing fields because I thought to myself a long time ago, what if there's a Stevie Wonder out there that is truly burying his gifts because no one is there to teach him? Okay, well, musically for tonight, I have something special. We've chosen a couple of songs to share with you from different events coming up and have combined them for your listening pleasure. Please sit back and enjoy the musical sounds of Sunset Strings Academy's amazing teachers that I happen to be very proud of, that will hopefully be teaching your children or even perhaps yourselves.
I used to think maybe you love me, now baby I'm sure. And I just can't wait for that day when you knock on the door. Now every time I go for the mailbox, I can't keep myself down, 'cause I just can't wait for that day when you coming around. Oh na na, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? Yeah, yeah, and don't it feel good? Hey, no, no, no. I used to think maybe you loved me, and no, it's not true. And I don't want to spend my whole life just waiting for you. No, I don't want you back for the weekend. No, not for a day. No, no, no. I just want you back in my life, and I want you to stay. Oh, no, no, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, I'm walking on sunshine. Whoa, and don't it feel good? Yeah, 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 and don't it feel good? Alrighty now, and don't it feel good? I came by today to see you. Though I had to let you know, if I knew the last time that I held you was the last time, I'd have held you and never let go. Oh, it's kept me awake nights wondering. I lie in the dark just asking why. I'd always been told you won't be called home until it's your time. I guess heaven was needing a hero, somebody just like you, brave enough to stand up for all you believe and follow it through. When I try to make it make sense in my mind, the only conclusion I come to is that heaven was needing a hero. That's you. I remember the last time I saw you. Oh, you held your head up proud. I laughed inside when I saw how you were standing out in the crowd. You're such a part of who I am. Now that part will just be void. No matter how much I need you now, heaven needed you more. I guess heaven was needing a hero, somebody just like you, brave enough to stand up for what they believe and follow it through. When I try to make it make sense in my mind, the only conclusion I come to is that heaven was needing a hero. That's you. Yes, heaven was needing a hero. That's you. Broken down and tired of living life on a merry-go-round when you can't find the fighter. But I see it in you, so we gon' walk it out and move mountains. We gon' walk it out and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. And I'll rise up, high like the waves. I'll rise up, in spite of the ache. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you. When the silence isn't quiet and it feels like it's getting hard to breathe, and I know you feel like dying, but I promise we'll take the world to its feet and move mountains. Take it to its feet and move mountains. And I'll rise up, I'll rise like the day. I'll rise up, I'll rise unafraid. I'll rise up, and I'll do it 1,000 times again. I will rise 1,000 times again. And we'll rise up high like the waves. We'll rise up in spite of the ache. We'll rise up and we'll do it 1,000 times again. For you, for you, for you, for you,
Hold on to me as you go, as we roll down this unfamiliar road. All of this way is stringing us around. Just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. The trouble, it might knock you down. You get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home. Settle down, it'll all be clear. Don't pay no mind to the demons, they fill you with fear. It's trouble, it might knock you down. You get lost, you can always be found. Just know you're not alone. I'm gonna make this place your home.
Okay, everybody, take out those pens and papers and write this number down, 561-600-2554, because these guys are amazing, and I'm super, super proud of these instructors and these wonderful musicians. So, the who. We're Sunset Strings Academy. The what. We are a unique program that offers both group and private lessons in your community or nearby community, with ages ranging from 4 to adults. When? Truly at your convenience and after school hours, including weekends. Where? Again, your community or a neighboring community. Why? Because we believe what, guys? That every child
deserves
to receive the gift of music. Okay, and I'm just changing the mics over here. I apologize. Yeah, and thank you again. 561.
They call her Dawn.
So, we want to say thank you again to everybody, and we hope to hear from all of you. I don't know if we have enough time, but I would like to leave you with a wonderful rendition of Michael Jackson's Rock With You with our phenomenal musician Danilo Mina, who's getting out his violin right now. And in the meantime, before he plays, I would say, on behalf of all of us at Sunset Strings Academy, thank you and have a phenomenal night. And here he is. So without further ado, Danilo Mina, and he is amazing. So I'm going to put this mic, should I put this mic down? Okay. And I'm just going to step aside.
Hit it.
All right.
I wanna rock with you.
This has been Tell Us Your Business, where a special guest comes on every week and tells us what they do. All shows can be seen on AMP Media Productions, and if you wish to be a guest, call 888-994-4995 Studio A and tell us about your business. That's 888-994-4995